guys, what's up, what's good, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, guys, my miming skills should be 10 out of 10, but yes, in today's video we are going to be doing some makeup. So as you could probably tell, apologies because my mouth will probably be moving in this video, but it wouldn't match what I'm saying because my mic was not on. So yeah. So first things first is moisture. As much moisture as possible. Moisture, I believe, makes my makeup look a lot better when my skin is nice and plump and moisturized. So I'm first starting off with my setting spray, but I used that as a primer. I did prime, but I wanted to kind of double prime because I needed this makeup to last all day. And then I went in with another face water, just to add extra moisture, because moisture, you can never go wrong with moisture. Your makeup would always look flawless when your skin is nice and moisturized, especially if you've got dry skin. So we're moving on to the brows. I actually always do my brows after my foundation. I believe I was talking too much in this video that I decided to do it before, but either way, it doesn't matter. Do it before, do it after, whatever works for you as far as your brows look bomb in the end.
Now I'm chilling with my cool niggas, them my real niggas. Them and they love to hit this, some phone niggas. Shot come flying, I'm a ducky like a sharp nigga. Sticks it, bust up, I bring like a mass teacher.
So moving on to foundation, I always make sure I blend out with a brush first, and this foundation brush from Real Techniques always give me the maximum coverage that I need, and then I can go over it with a beauty blender. And I'm going in with my concealer from Too Faced. I have two because I always used mahogany, but when I came across chestnut, which I believe is a better shade match for me because it's not as red, mahogany is quite red. So if you are my shade and you want to shade match, I would definitely recommend chestnut more because it's more on the golden side and it's got more of a yellow undertone, which I prefer. So that's what I'm doing here, and we're just gonna blend, continue to blend, and then set everything in place.
You can take my house, take my car, take my drip, you can take my shit, you can take my money, take my jewels, take my, but ain't no fucking with my music, nah, nah, yeah, with my music, nah, nah, yeah, but ain't no fucking with my music, nah, nah, yeah, with my music, nah, 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 nah. Man, I come from PHCD, man, I backbiting, man, them striving, but me dog come bust, get ready, cause the brother man I come.
So now to add a bit more color back into my skin, I'm just doing a little bit of bronzing.
Them and them they play ball, but the compound and them they play ball. Even in the streets, and them they play ball. When you like no, they play ball. Oh, Joro me, show you want the bobo me. Shine your light, make her follow you.
When you're bronzing your nose, when you're contouring your nose, you need to be very careful because it can look very harsh. So you need to be quite light with it for it to look nice and smooth. And I kind of just go over everything with my finishing powder from MAC after my little dance moves. Yeah, you need a break. So yeah, I'm going over everything with my MAC powder, and I'm trying to ignore the sun because it was doing a little bit too much. But yeah, and I use that powder just all over my face to make sure everything blends in seamlessly. Whatever face powder you use that works for you will be fine, as far as you trust it that it would do the job, because we don't want to mess it up. And then I'm going in with my blush. These days I've been loving a lot of blush. It helps me look healthier, I believe. Gives me that, lift, because after all the layers of foundation and concealer and powder, you can look quite flat. So that's what the bronzing and the blush is there for, just to add a bit more color. So because it's spring, and as you guys know, me and eyeshadow, we just never come together most of the time unless I really feel like it. But I always try to look for shortcuts to make it look like I'm wearing eyeshadow, but I'm kind of not. So I'm using the bright yellow color just to put in my inner tear dot, to add a bit of color to it, just to make it look like, spring is around the corner, let's go for color. And I also went in under my lower lash to add a little bit of pink and burgundy, again making it look like I did a lot, but I didn't really do anything, just to add a bit of extra. And then I set it with my setting spray from Morphe. I love the consistency of it because it's so airy compared to my Urban Decay that feels like it's beating me in the face with rain. But either way, both of them work really well, and I usually use both of them together. And I'm just lining my lips with my Chestnut MAC liner, my favorite lip liner, and I'm going in with my concealer, actually, as you would see, because I don't have a lipstick shade in that color, and I just like the way the nudity that it gives. It's a perfect nude for me, most of the time, like a nude that doesn't involve pink, that is just a nude, like a brown nude. So that's when I like to use my concealer and lip liner, and I love the shade that it gives me. So that's what I'm kind of doing here, and I'm just topping it up with a lip gloss from Kiko. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So I was hoping to wear eyelashes, but it didn't really work out because I didn't really like the way it was looking. I don't know, I feel like only one type of eyelash works for me. But yeah, I was trying to analyze what this was looking like on my face. I decided to put another one on, but I still wasn't feeling it. When I was looking back at it on camera, I was like, it didn't look too bad, but I just didn't like it. I don't know, I just preferred it with just mascara. So that's what I did. So this is kind of like a fresh face look, and the lashes was just taken away from it. But yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.